Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. It's a, how shall we put it delicately, complicated day, astrologically speaking. The sun's day is at 8, moving to 9 degrees of smart and social air sign Gemini, and the moon is moving through the latter degrees of visionary, do your own thing air sign Aquarius, which makes the early part of the day all up in the air, very mental and complicated in the sense of our thoughts may just be all over the place. Then the moon moves into what I call the mystical, magical water sign of Pisces, which changes the energy into more of a feeling nature. First part of the day, though, including the predawn hours, is pretty complicated. During the predawn hours, the moon makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Mercury, the planet of communication. If you're up late and your thoughts won't stop, I won't be terribly surprised. The moon then makes a harmonious sextile to Mars, which means, well, you might need that cup of coffee because your energy is just going haywire. The moon then makes a sextile early in the day to Chiron, called the wounded healer, because Mars and Chiron do conjoin later in the day, so they're very close. And the moon sextile Chiron is I just feel wounded, and I'm into my feelings about it. So again, complications during the early part of the day, and if that weren't enough, the moon makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Uranus, the planet of sudden change and sometimes chaos, freedom from the known. And moon square Uranus traditionally is not a lot of fun, and things can go haywire easily. That occurs early in the day, 7:20 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 10:20 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 3:20 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The moon then goes void, of course, meaning it's not making another aspect until it moves into water sign Pisces, which is later in the afternoon, early evening, 5:33 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 1:33 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The moon then makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, but that means that our emotions could be all out of perspective, even though it's traditionally a very fortunate aspect. That occurs at 7:12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 10:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 3:12 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. But the big thing going on today is Mars, the planet of energy, drive, and often conflict, is precisely conjoined to Chiron, called the wounded healer. Now, I think there are a couple of things here. One, it could be pretty nasty today. People may get your goat, you may be very annoyed, all kinds of woundedness may be going on, you to them to you, or it could be a day of healing. Mars, what is Mars? Mars is our energy. Mars is also sex. Could be a day of sexual healing. Hey, I'm for that. That's certainly a better use of this energy than anything else. So let's all try to get along today, shall we? I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, which is starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what.